Welcome all. In this video we'll talk about switch statement. So in the previous video we have seen if else statement, then we have seen ternary operator, we have seen how to use it, we have also seen a bit about JavaScript in my previous sessions. For those who are new to my channel, please go and check my previous videos, and also please hit the bell icon along with the subscribe button for more updates. So what is a switch statement? Switch statement is again a conditional statement similar to if-else statement, and it is used at multiple places similar to if-else but not kind of equal to if-else, because if-else is used at many places in real-time scenarios and on a day-to-day basis, but switch case is not that widely used. There is a format which we have to follow for a switch statement. We'll see an example. So this is an example which shows a conditional statement, that is a switch statement, in which on the first section over here, which is the switch value, you have to provide a value which will be compared. So for instance, over here if you can see case 1, case 2, case 3 is, or the default is a block that will be executed after a condition is fulfilled. So we'll write something over here in the value part, and then whatever is present in the case will be compared to this value. If this value and the case statement value is true, in that case this particular block of code will be executed. Similar thing goes with case 1 and then the second case as well. The third one you can see is a default statement, which is similar to an else part in if-else. If any of the condition is not satisfied over here, then it will fall back to this particular default statement and it will print or do the following steps mentioned in this particular block of code. Along with this, you can see we have provided a break statement over here. So this is nothing but a statement that is provided to avoid the slippage or the execution of the code which is present in the another block. So for instance, if this particular break statement is not present, even if this condition is fulfilled, the condition will, or the cursor will go to the second step and it will execute this block of code. So that is why we need this break statement, and it is very important for us to use in a switch statement. Again, to reiterate, what we are doing here is, this is a particular format for a switch statement in which we have to provide or put a value over here, and then we'll provide some value in the case as well. These two values in the case statement as well as over here in the switch will be compared. If both the values are equal or true, if they satisfy, then the block of code will be executed under the particular case statement which is being compared. Along with that, there is a break statement which helps us to come out of the switch statement once the case has been satisfied. And we also have a default over here which will be executed every time whenever there is no condition that is fulfilled over here. So this is similar to an else part. If you see this is similar to the previous example that we have seen in previous videos on if else statement. So if you see this, if case 1 is similar to a if statement which says if this case is true, go and execute this block of code. Else if this case is true, execute this block of code, else execute this block of code. So default is similar to an else part over here as already shown you. So we'll go back to our Visual Studio Code and try to execute the similar code. I will just go to my studio code, I will delete everything and we'll start from scratch. So we'll do one thing, we'll declare a variable, let's say age, and we'll say 10. We'll write a switch and a statement here. So I will, let's say I will provide a value that is for age. We'll go inside, we'll type the first statement or the first case. So we'll say case and we will give the value. So I will say value is 10. We'll go here and we'll print this particular console code. The age is 10 and we'll provide a break statement over here. We'll copy this code and again we'll provide a second statement which says something like this. So I will tell you what exactly we are doing. Already we know it, but yes, I will again reiterate and tell you what we are doing here. If it is 30, print it is 30, else we'll fall back to our default one which says so this is a switch statement. So as shown here in the PPT, it's similar to what we done over here. So we have declared a variable of integer type. We'll say like the age is 10 And over here we have given this particular value over here, which is the variable name over here. And now we have provided a case statement which says if the age or the value over here 10 is equal to the age over here, then execute this block of code and perform a break statement, come out of this particular code if they satisfy. If this not satisfy, which means this one, then go to the else part or the case 2, which will check for the 20 value, which means 20 is equal to the age. If this executes, then print this value, break, same thing you do with the case 30, and then if nothing is satisfied, then go and see and execute the default code. So I'll just execute this code, and in the statement you can see here, since the age is 10, it should only print this particular line of code. So we'll just go back to our browser. I will refresh this and you can see, yes, it's printing the age is 10 because this particular condition is satisfied. Now if the age is 20, I will save it again, go to the browser, refresh it, it says the age is 20. So this is how you can see it is executing. Now if the age, let's say, is 22, I'll save it here, I'll go back to the browser, I'll refresh, it will say unknown age. Why? Because none of the conditions in this 3 case has been successfully executed. That's why it's coming back and falling on the default statement, that is the else part over here. So this is a typical example how to use a switch statement, and this is how we can use it. So switch say statement, as I told, is used in a real-time scenario but not that oftenly used as compared to if statement. So I will recommend you should also know a switch case, because there are some cases where switch cases are used and we should also know how to use and debug it. So this is all about switch statement. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Please do like, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank you. Bye-bye.